Falcon Stadium, built into Rampart Range, is one of the most picturesque scenes in all of college football and the site for our matchup. The Mercury will stay low today in this game between the Air Force Falcons and the Cougars of Brigham Young. The season is coming to an end, and these two teams from the Mountain West Conference prepare to go to war. Welcome, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler, and joining me are Lee Corso and our quarterback, Kirk Herbstreit.
Air Force can do so many things on defense thanks to this young man. He can be the 8th man in the box, or he can play man coverage. And I expect everyone to know his name after this game is over.
And now it's time for the Coke Zero coin toss. Air Force is kicking off first, and we're ready to get this game underway. He's to the 20. And he's tackled at the 47.
Look at that field position. You know what I always say about kickoff returns, Kirk? It's all about location, location, location.
That's right.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Made the catch, but he's knocked out before he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 3.
Not much going on there. Those kind of plays will not work against this defense. You can be sure of that.
The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs.
Here we go.
Tackle made at the 41-yard line. Superb effort by the receiver to come down with that ball.
Now, this comes down to the timing between the quarterback and the receiver, and the result, again, a nice play for the offense.
Pressure coming, and they get to him.
This quarterback has to do a better job of avoiding the rush, because sacks can be real drive killers.
It's 2nd and long. Ball on the 47-yard line. Perry drops back to pass.
I'm curious to see if they continue to throw the football. They might try and mix it up a little bit. Then again, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Good job here by the quarterback in using his eyes. He looked off to his right, found his man, and turned out to be a pretty nice play.
Perry is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Completes it, but he didn't get his foot in. He led his wide receiver too far to the outside.
Yeah, he just had to pull the string a little bit more there.
Kicks up. And he's got it. He didn't make it by much, but it counts.
That one looked wide from here. I don't know how he was able to sneak that one through the uprights.
Me either. That certainly wasn't the best kick of his career, but it did do the job. Like Brad said, it counts.
Chandler, ready to kick. He kicks it off. Smiley takes it to 15. He makes it out to maybe the 33-yard line. So now let's see how this defense plays as they take the field for the first time with a 3-0 lead.
They look ready to go. They've had all week to prepare for this offense.
They've been watching tape. The coach said very confident that they can stop these guys today. We'll see, sweetheart.
Loss of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 12. Ball on the 31. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Noah options out. Pitches back. Here's an opening. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown! A long run by the young fella, and he gets his team 6 points.
Yeah, 6 big ones. And well-earned, too. Great job.
Nice play to take the 3-point lead here early in the first quarter. The question now is if they can build off this momentum later in the game.
And he converts the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Air Force lines up for the kickoff. From his own goal line. Across the 30. And he's taken down at the 37-yard line. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive.
And they're going to need to keep scoring if they want to come up on top of this game.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. They go to the screen here, and the halfback's got it. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Pickup of about 7 that time on the screen play. Going with the shotgun here. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. Curtis picks up 2 yards with the carry. And they got all the big boys in there for this one. He throws. He's picked it off. This time it's the safety. And credit the safety with that last interception.
He knew exactly where the quarterback was going with the football. It's not always about athletic ability. You've got to be a smart player and know what's going on out there.
And that comes from breaking down film of the opposing offense and paying attention all week in practice. This safety was ready for today's game.
They come out in a double wing. He gets out to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards at the most on the fullback option. Noah lines up under center. High formation behind him. Run the middle and nothing there. So at the most, he gains a few inches.
And the defense had great pressure there. They blitzed the middle linebacker, and there were no holes for the halfback to run through.
They go with a run. And he's taken down around the 40-yard line. Gain of 1.
1 yard gain on the play.
4th down. And they're ready to punt this one away. He punts it. Curtis looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. They'll go to work at the 38-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. They'll bring him down at the 47-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Boy, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
Perry is in the gun. 3 wide receivers. Give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield.
Instead of running around the defenders, he ran right into them.
I don't think it mattered if he ran left or right or over the top. They just lost the battle up front.
Perry steps to the line of scrimmage. High formation behind him. He's tackled at the 48-yard line.
Close call, but it's good for the first down.
That defender down there is upset. He knows that if he would have gotten to the play a second sooner, he would have been able to make the stop. But a great call and a good run there on 3rd down.
Perry is in the shotgun. 3 wide formation. Drops back on 1st down. He's pushed out of bounds at about the 49. Only 3 yards there on the throw.
Nice grab there by the tailback to at least move the ball forward for some positive yards.
They'll keep it on the ground again. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
He took a shot on that play.
He better check and make sure all of his limbs are still attached.
Footsteps and makes the catch.
Look out. If you're one-on-one in man coverage, you can't let your man beat you to the inside on a post route. That'll be a new set of downs every time.
First and 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Perry hasn't thrown a bad one this drive. Throws complete. Big loss. Drop back 4 yards on that one.
Well, this was not the best of plays that we've seen from them today.
Yep, they would have been better off throwing an incompletion.
They come out with 4 wide out. Brown on the run. Tackle at the 31-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 yards. Hang on, everybody, because it looks like they came ready to play today. Our score here in Colorado Springs, Air Force 7, BYU 3. The intensity of this place is increasing. Perry, back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. They'll bring him down at the 23. He made the catch, and they're still going to be short.
Hey, if you would have gotten some yards on first and second down, you wouldn't have needed so many on third down.
It's a great stand on that set of downs by this defense. They gave the quarterback the underneath throw, but wouldn't let the receiver get to the sticks. Nice job.
That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Chandler has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. Smiley fields it at the 13. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. And now we'll see the offense coming out onto the field for their next possession. Noah is in the gun. He has 3 receivers. It's complete.
Way to execute. They faced a blitz by both inside linebackers on that play and were still able to move the chains through the air. Nice play.
Noah is under center. 3 wide formation. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry.
The defenders are really going to have to get their heads into this game. That was a big play, and on first down, no was.
Noah is in the gun. 3 wide receivers. They go with the run. And they got to him before he could get back to the line. Well, he just couldn't get much of anything there.
No, Brad, he couldn't. I think the offensive line's going to have to hold their blocks longer than they did on that play.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 39-yard line. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. Noah on the option. Brought down at the 37. Noah comes away with 2 yards on the quarterback keeper.
Give credit for that tackle to the safety. He did a good job of stepping up into run support.
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 28. Catches it, and he's looking for more. He's tackled around the 26-yard line. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
That's one of the things that can happen if a defense brings extra guys to rush the quarterback. The offense will have favorable matchups to get the ball downfield.
And this kid is talented enough to see those receivers. It's not easy to get the ball past those big bulldozers when they're flying right at you.
Noah lines up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They'll get him for a loss. Moses. He's a little bit slow to get up, but we'll be seeing him back in this game, I think, before too long. Second and 11. Ball on the 27. Noah is under center. High formation. Under heavy pressure, and they got it. That puts this kid in double digits for sacks on the season.
What can we say? This guy's been amazing all season long.
He's just terrorizing quarterbacks. I love the way this kid plays the game.
The quarterback is in the gun. He's got 2 tight ends in this set. Caught out in the open. And he's taken down around the 21-yard line. They'll get a good chunk of yards on that play, but they're still looking at 4th down.
Maybe that will perk these guys up a bit and get them going on the next drive.
And it's through the uprights. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Air Force lines up for the kickoff. Kicks it away. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line. The defense was able to keep him out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3.
Since these guys are on the losing end right now, there's a lot of pressure on this offense to put points on the board.
He's taken down at the 44-yard line.
Oh, man, they had him good there. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
The running back really sold the run well that time. That allowed for the quarterback to get the ball downfield for a decent gain.
Tackle made at the 41-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
Backfield's in an offset I formation. Perry on first down. Throws it, and it's tipped away. Good awareness defensively that time by the linebacker.
Not only that, but as you saw, he also made a very athletic move to get to the ball.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. Perry gets the call. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. A great defensive effort there.
And let me tell you, the key to that play was right there in the defensive line. They tied this offensive line up and allowed their linebackers to come up and make a big play.
Lee, I agree with you. We always talk about the linebackers and safeties, but credit the big guys up front for that play.
He delivers. Marquardt breaks up the play. He almost had the completion.
Yeah, but the defense was ready and were able to get a hand on the pass and bring up 4th down.
Jordan is set back, ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. And he's taken down at the 43.
Good job here by the defense to get off the field and get the ball back into the hands of their own offense.
They'll set up shop at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Ace backfield. It's complete. And he tackles him hard at the 49. The offense calls a timeout. I formation here. Throws it, and he's got the tight end again. And a nice pass to the tight end.
Yeah, this is what I like. Move the ball down the field. Use that nice and steady intermediate passing game.
They'll line it up in the flex bone set. They'll run the option. And down he goes at the 35-yard line. The offense calls a timeout. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury.
Let's go.
Man in motion.
Wide 80. Wide 80.
Pressure coming, and he goes down. This kid's just relentless. Excellent pressure that time in making the sack.
It's his 2nd sack of the day, Brad. He just continues to create pressure.
Yep. Even when he hasn't gotten to the quarterback, he always seems like he's right near the quarterback and's got his hand in his face. This young man is having a terrific game.
They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. This punt goes over the goal line, and this will be a touchback. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 20. Perry lines up in the shotgun. 3 receivers split out. And he's got the junior. They bring him down in the backfield. Drop back 4 yards on that one.
There is no way that they were going to get any positive yards on that play.
No doubt. The quarterback would have been much better off throwing the ball away than losing a good chunk of yards.
They line up in an I. We're going to halftime, and we've got a great game. Our score here in Colorado Springs, Air Force 10, BYU 6. Decent kick. Taken at the 5. They'll bring him down at the 35. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Noah on the option, brought down at about the 39-yard line. 4 yards gain. It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 39-yard line. Houston goes in motion to the right. Noah back to pass. Got a man. Watch out here. They'll bring him down at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 5.
Not a bad play. They gained 5 yards out of it. Keep moving the defense back.
They'll line it up in the flex bone set. They try to run, and a host of defenders there to meet him. The fullback rumbles ahead for about a yard. It's 4th down. They come out in a punt formation. Lewis is waiting for the snap. Booming kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. The defense sets up in the nickel. Finds the freshman. He steps out around the 38-yard line.
They need to start tightening up on defense. A game like that is not a good thing, my friend. And it only gets worse if this quarterback has anything to say about it.
And he's shoved out of bounds around the 43-yard line. That play fake good for 5 yards.
I got to give credit to the receiver here for getting separation from the coverage and making a good catch on the play.
2nd and 5. Perry back to throw. Finds his receiver who's all alone. And he hits him hard at the 43-yard line.
That'll happen when you blitz the corner and the offense picks up the blitz. It's one less guy the quarterback has to worry about in coverage. Nice read by the quarterback to keep the drive going.
Perry hasn't thrown a bad one this drive. He's taken down at the 30. A few yards that time on the pass.
This is just a little pass to the halfback. Nothing spectacular, but it's plays like these that keep the defense off balance and drives alive.
Complete, and he's brought down.
Nicely done. A solid completion right there. If the quarterback keeps making those kind of passes, look out. I feel a touchdown coming.
That's the 2nd catch for this receiver on this drive alone. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go his way again.
It was the defensive lineman that got a hold of him there.
And when that kid gets a hold of you, then you usually go down.
And you're not going to break many tackles when this guy gets his hands on you.
Throws, and it's knocked away.
He just beat the ball to the receiver's hands on that play. Nice deflection.
Yep, and now it's 4th down.
He gets it up, and it is good. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. BYU gets set to kick this one away. Decent kick. He's to the 20. He's pushed out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. Christensen hits a handoff to the right. And he's tackled at the 47-yard line.
Gain of 14 on the play.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 47. They come out with a big set. He lets it go. Batted away.
Dangerous, dangerous throw there.
And a
Give credit to the defense. They did a good job out there. This quarterback thought his man would be open, and boy, he was wrong.
The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They go with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss.
This safety does everything you ask of him. He can come up and play the run or drop deep into his zone and stop the pass.
And right there, I think he was looking for the run the whole way because he got in the backfield in a hurry.
Noah is in the shotgun. 3 wide formation. And we got an injured player on the field. So it's 4th down. Here comes the punter looking to boot this one away. Gets it off. He's to the 20. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. High formation here. Pumps it right to his fullback. And they make the stop at the 32.
It's harder than most people think to complete short passes like that. I mean, you got a lot of defenders running around in a small amount of space, watching the quarterback's eyes and looking for a quick pick.
Tackle made around the 44-yard line. The pass results in a 1st down.
I'll tell you, great call by the coaches on 1st down. It stretches the defense when they're expecting the run, and then they end up with another 1st down.
Great run here, and he's got nowhere to go. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo.
Throws completely stopped immediately. They fake the handoff and complete the pass, good for 6 yards. So it's 3rd down now, and they're going to need about 4. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. Over the middle. Tackle around the 33-yard line.
I talked to this receiver earlier in the week, and he comes up to me and says, "Yo, Coach, you're going to be calling my number this week. I'm going to make some big plays."
Well, he wasn't lying. That was definitely a big-time play.
First and 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They got to him as he was throwing that time.
He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Either that or sacked. I don't know how he got rid of the ball.
5 DBs on the field. And down he goes at about the 13. What a throw and catch, guys.
I'll tell you what, this young kid has a real gun for an arm. He sizes up to play well and gets the ball out of there.
Can they pull off the upset? Well, we're going to find out as we head into the 4th quarter. Our score here in Colorado Springs, Air Force 10, Brigham Young 9. They'll throw on 1st down. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense. Great play by the safety to keep him out of the end zone.
If he doesn't get a hand in there, that's going to be 6. Nice individual effort there by the safety.
The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. They go with the run. There's some daylight. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal.
Gain of 10 on the play.
First and goal from the 2. Let's see if they just don't try to power their way into the end zone here. Perry comes to the line under center. High formation. Touchdown! And that puts them on top. Good call getting the ball in the halfback's hand.
Yeah, the defense can't overlook the running back going out for a pass, or he'll make them pay. Pay about 6 points worth.
So the offense will stay on the field and attempt the two-point conversion. The linebackers shift over a little. Caught it, and the conversion is good.
They went for two, and they got it. Terrific play.
And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. BYU to kick. Here's the kick. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. Guys, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
Well, they have a little bit of time, but I think it's very crucial that they get the ball in the end zone on this possession.
I agree with you, Kirk. They can take their time, but a field goal is just about out of the question.
That was well defended by this defense.
Hey, that linebacker made a nice play. But what about all those big guys up front on the defensive line? They're good too, boy.
Well, they created the play this time, Coach. The offensive line is so concerned with their penetrating abilities that these linebackers are able to roam free and make plays like that.
Pressure coming, and he's sacked. The blitz worked on that play as they got to the quarterback.
Well, the linebacker's going to get credit here for the sack, but that was outstanding coverage downfield. The quarterback didn't have any options downfield, giving the linebacker time to make the play.
Yep, the defense was able to just suffocate the offensive line and get to the quarterback. Great play.
They'll bring him down at the 36-yard line. Wow, a long game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, the offense hurt themselves by digging themselves into a hole on first and second down, so the defense didn't really have to put too much thought in how to defend on that third down.
Pretty good hold there to bring up the fourth down situation.
You better believe they're going to be working that clock on this drive. Perry lines up under center. Two backs in the eye. Pass complete, but out of bounds. He caught it, but failed to get that one necessary foot in.
That's an outstanding catch, and he just missed making a big-time play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Perry drops back to pass. Catches it and hit for no gain. He caught it, but the reward was minimal.
I don't know, Brad. I don't know what the quarterback saw, but hey, at least it wasn't a sack or an interception.
They're going to have to do a little bit better than that if they want to pick up a first down coming up here.
Here's the option. Brought down around the 29-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
And now that'll bring up fourth down.
And they would like to keep this drive going and kill a little bit more clock. But they really have no choice here but to punt this one away and put the pressure on their defense.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Got the corner. He's out to the 30. He makes it out to maybe the 43-yard line. Their last drive ended in a punt, so this quarterback's going to be looking for something better on this drive. They'll go to work at the 43. Ace backfield. They go to the back, and he's hit immediately in the backfield. Great play, taking him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, he shot out of his stance like a cannon and exploded into the backfield.
It's second down and 12. Noah lines up under center. Single set backfield. Throws right, intercepted. And he's tackled at the 30. Oh, no, they really didn't need that.
No, they didn't. And now it puts them in a situation where they have to get a stop.
And as a quarterback, you can't give up an interception late in the game. You got to be more careful with the football.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Perry is under center. Two tight ends in the formation. Hands off to the left, and they wrestle him down behind the line. The defense calls a timeout. We've got a 2nd and 11. Perry steps to the line of scrimmage. He has two backs behind him. Another run. Tackle made at the 29. The defense calls a timeout. It's 3rd and 9. Ball on the 29-yard line. Perry is in the gun. 4 receivers split out. Makes the catch, and look out. And he's taken down at the 24-yard line. Nice gain, but not enough for the first down.
Yeah, that's a nice play there. They did everything right except get enough yards for the first down.
BYU is up 7. A little over a minute in the game. There are flags all over the place. Here's the call from the head referee.
First down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. They motion to the left. He fires left side. And a nice catch there before he stepped out of bounds.
That should do it right there. That new set of downs should be enough to run out the clock.
Now the defense's only hope is to somehow force a fumble and recover it. Otherwise, this one is pretty much over.
Batted away. So that stops the clock, guys.
What can I say? That was just a bonehead coaching decision.
Yeah, they need to be running the clock, not stopping it.
They line it up with 3 receivers. Throws incomplete, intended for his wideout. Great play in the end zone by the cornerback.
Man, oh man, this guy is some kind of athlete. He's a real playmaker out there on D.
They line up in an I. Gives it to the back. Touchdown. Well, they were doing everything they could to find their way out of this hole, but the hole just got a lot deeper.
You're right, Brad. You can see the offense down there talking on the sideline. You've got to believe they're going to come out with the quarterback in the gun and run a little no huddle.
Yeah, but he better buckle up that chin strap because the defensive ends just love it when the offense has to throw the ball every play.
So with less than a minute to go in the 4th quarter, the score is BYU 24, Air Force 10. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He sends it downfield. Carr takes it to 12. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line. So, fellas, what's your attitude at this point in this game?
Well, if you believe in miracles, then this game is not over yet. But I'll be honest with you. We've already sent Coach down to warm up the bus. Wait, what are you doing back here?
Hey, I do believe in miracles. I'm not going anywhere.
They'll bring him down at the 40-yard line.
You know what you're supposed to do when you got 2 middle linebackers coming after you? Exactly what this kid just did.
First and 10. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Finds the junior. And they make the stop at the 49-yard line.
Look at that great pitch and catch. That's great stuff right there.
At the 49-yard line.
They come to the line in the flex bone formation. And they use motion. Brought down at the 38-yard line. Excellent play as the quarterback found his receiver for a big gain.
Well, give credit here to the receiver for finding that seam and coming up with a nice gain for the offense.
Looks to him again, complete. He's into the open field. He goes down at the 13-yard line. And this one comes to an end. Our final count in this game, BYU 24, Air Force 10. Lee, what are your final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
We figured that these guys would win big, Brad. BYU didn't play their best game, and they'll admit it. But this is college football, where every game counts. And if you win, you're happy. If you lose, you're not. It's that simple.
Folks, thanks for tuning in to another game of NCAA Football 09.